not being alone or two, it will be something that we're going to witness. It's going to be changed the whole plan of Mapokos, which are around in the area. So, yeah, I believe if they come down here, it will be something. And there was a lot of questions. People that were asking what's going to happen with the Mapoko. They're going to stay in the area, killing all the lion, visual spread that gene around in the area. It's not going to affect the population of the lions. It's something now, it's happening. I mean, a new nomadic male coming from southeast, they will be in the area. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Mapoko will come being 4, 3, or 5, kill also the new males. We'll never know what's going to happen. But I believe this is the right time for Mapoko, I mean, to split out into different females around the area. And I know that there's many questions that are coming through about these notorious males around in the area. So here's an answer for today. I believe, yeah, it's the right time for now for a change.
Yeah, I believe Peter is going to come and join me for a while and sit and have a chat about the week's events. Yeah, thanks, Eric. It's been good having you here, and it's good to have you back and just chatting. It's always nice for everybody to come and join us around the fire here and just get a feel of what life really is like for us out here. We spend, it's not just a Sunday night live broadcast that we come and sit around the fire. This is a very regular thing that we do out here in the bush, and it's a very important part for us. It's a good time for friends to talk and discussions and ideas and just general chit-chat about what's happening in life and what's happening around us. So it's yeah, it's always good, and it's always good to have other faces and a lot of new faces all around us, staring at us, coming to see how things are and how life is out over here with the WildEarth crew. But yeah, always welcome to see new friends and new faces out over here. So I think let's get Mr. Peter Pretorius out here. And Peter, are you hiding away from us?
He's very shy.
No.
I was waiting so you could hear me. We're going to stop change with Rex just now. Actually, I actually wanted to jump in here earlier, but I didn't want to invade. You guys were chatting away. One of the quick questions that just came through while you were talking regarding the Shangaan earlier. Rexon was the name for an owl in Shangaan. It's Skova. I know that's the Fanaga law name. Is it exactly the same in Shangaan? S-K-O-V-A. Skova. I actually had a friend that was called Skova. He had one eye that always looked a little bit like this, just because like an owl checking with different angles. And also, Marco, since we're in a sort of live space around the fire now, sure, I'm going to have to put you a little bit on the spot, if that's all right. Alex gave you the blue suit to wear, and it's not that cold tonight, but maybe just show people what it looks like. Now, Alex, it took forever for us to get Alex in front of the camera. Eventually did a drive, which was a very special experience for me personally as well, and for everyone else going along with him. But I just really enjoyed seeing Alex come out. He's got a great heart and a great passion for Africa. And I think the blue suit should maybe be showcased a little bit quicker this time. It took us weeks of joking with Alex before he finally stood around in it. But it's up to you, Marco. Of course, there's no pressure. There's lots of people who want to see it, I'm sure.
Grab a seat, Peter.
I can grab this one. Cool. Well, we've changed our plan a little bit in terms of who's talking where. But yes.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, unfortunately, we haven't have questions that we need to answer for tonight. I mean, next time I believe we will have more questions. Sometimes we might run out of info that we have to give, but there's quite a lot of things that we can really chat around the fire here. As I mean, Marco is going to wear a suit to say goodbye from Alex. It's a gift that has been gifted from Alex. It's very nice overall that he's going to use it in winter, wherever he will be here or in part of the world if he really wants to go out. It was very, very good.
Yeah, no, it certainly served Alex well, and I got a little bit nostalgic in the control center listening to you guys talking about Alex. Yeah, it's like Rexon said, Alex was a friend, and not just to us here at camp, also to you, everyone else that's come with WildEarth, whether it's the last few days maybe, or whether it's the last year or two. He was certainly a character, and in a big way. So yeah, heads up to Alex. But Rexon, I also heard you saying you hope he comes back. I'm sure Alex will be back at some stage. Yeah, he's one of those guys that the world is his home. He moves around the same as a lot of us. So I see Marco grinning over there. Luckily, it's a friendly grin. It's the kind of grin that says it's all good, rather than I'm suiting up or gloving up. So, Mark, you're going to chat a little bit, and we're going to go swap microphones, or how shall we do this?
If I don't just boil away before that time comes.
Cool, we're going to do a quick sound change. But it's amazing, just like Alex, you look so much better when you... not better, sorry, that slipped out a little bit wrong.
I'll remember that.
Bigger. Bigger is always better. But yeah, it's quite a suit, huh? I'm going to give this thing to you for now. And,
thanks, Peter. Well, isn't this a pretty sight? Yeah, thank you very much, Alex, Mr. Alexander Sletton, for leaving the suit behind for me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there having a good chuckle about this, seeing me all dressed up in blue and the snowsuit. But yeah, it's much appreciated, and it's very, very hot, especially for the fact that I'm sitting about a meter away from a fire. I can already feel my body temperature rising. So I'm starting to maybe believe that Alex, because of the vast majority of his time he spent in Norway, maybe his blood started to cool down a little bit, and he struggled with the cold temperatures. Yeah, it's quite a warm suit. It's quite nice and puffy and padded, and I'm sure it's going to serve me quite well in the cold winter months. And maybe if I put on a little bit too much weight in the summer, I can just wear the suit to sweat it off a little bit, and maybe lose a little bit of weight. I've got a little personal sauna here now. But yeah, it was a sad day to see Alex heading out, and when he left this little present out for me, I was quite appreciative. So it's thank you very much, Mr. Alex Sletton, and if you see me running around with this, at least you know it's a nice cold, chilly morning out over here. It doesn't it has to get quite cold for me to wrap up like this, but with the winter right in the middle of the winter now, it's going to become quite useful out over here.
I can really see you boiling there.
Thank you very much.
Make sure the sounds are right. We did a very quick change. Matteo, does that all sound good? All good? Thumbs up is always a good sign.
Peter, would you mind if I took this off quickly? It's getting quite warm over here.
Well, Mark, I've been out here almost 3.5 months, so I'm not quite sure how to answer that. Just kidding. Of course. Sorry for putting you on the spot there, but it's quite a suit.
It's just that piece over there.
Sheesh, you're boiling there.
Yeah, no, I'm sweating a little bit, so I'm starting to heat up. But no, it's all good. It's all good, and yeah, it's just nice actually to, and I'm sure this is something that's going to carry on as the night goes on, and we carry on sitting around the fire to reminisce about old friends and good times that we've had, and it has been good with Alex. And I'm sure you guys have had a couple of really interesting experiences out there in the bush with Alex on camera and you presenting, and I know I sure have good memories with him out here.
Yeah, and again, immediately what I thought about when Marcus said that, two things actually. Marcus, nice to sit around the fire with you. We've had some very good talks around the fire, and I hope we will still have many of them. Last Sunday's chat I really enjoyed. We both sat down here, not really know what to talk about, and in the end it really is quite easy. There's essentially 3 of us around the fire talking, but also lots of us, like I said, lots of people sitting around, and it's always a pleasure to chat.